The book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who will, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amuan Padah from the GMS Denver camp. I want to go in on, moving in strength in these last days. And when I say moving in strength, I'm not talking about our own strength. All right? Moving in the strength of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You see, he is our foundation. He is our power. He is our strength, man. And the day of adversity is upon us, man. And we keep going into this over and over and over because once it hits, that's it, man. You see what I'm saying? And these lessons are being done to build you up, all right? To build up your faith so that you don't faint or fall out, of the faith in the time of trouble, all right? Shit's gonna get worse, man. We know it. You see, but we can't faint. We gotta continue to move on in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Why? Because we know the end result, man. You see what I'm saying? We know the end result. Having that faith in what's after the adversity. The kingdom, man. You see? We're built to last, man. Lord willing, we're the elect. The elect have been built to make it through adversity. You see what I'm saying? Those who ain't rooted in the faith, they're going to fall out, man. And we do not want to be a part of that number. So let's get a few precepts on this, man. All right, here we have the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, starting verse 13. We having the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak. You see? We're doing this because we believe on the word. We believe in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that he's coming to save us from the adversity. That he's not going to leave us here to be destroyed, man. That he's coming to redeem the chosen nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Okay? We believe that he gave us this understanding so that we can be saved. So when adversity hits, hey, our faith isn't going to wash away. It's authentic, you see, and if you're speaking and you don't believe in what you're saying, then you just fooling yourself, man. Hard times will come upon all of us to try us, man. Okay. Knowing that he which raised up the Lord Yahweh Shai shall raise up us also by Yahweh Shai and shall present us with you. Okay, and I want to speak on that real quick, the resurrection. All right, because look, man, you got to believe that the Lord, all right, Yahweh raised up his son, Yahweh Shai, from the dead. That's our hope right there, man. You see, and he took the worst death out of all of us, man. And guess what? He was raised up to glory. He went through his adversity, and that's why he's our prime example. And we're not going to go through it as, much as Yahweh Shai did, but we will be challenged, man. And even if we're faced with death, the Lord can raise us up. So nothing should be able to hinder us from continuing on in the faith, no matter what's going on around us. And that's the mindset you got to be in these last days, that no matter what the fuck happens, if I continue to follow Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, then he got me, man. The end result is what we're here for, man. For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might through the thanksgiving of many redound to the glory of the Most High. Check it out. Here's the point. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. All right. You see what I'm saying? We're being built up in the spirit day by day. Okay, constantly going through the scriptures, looking into the promises, the reassurance, the comfort that comes from reading, man. It builds you up day by day. That's why it's important to continually read the scriptures. All right, Continually rehearse the truth in your mind over and over and over. So when the day of adversity comes, you're not going to be scrambling, trying to remember. Man, it's going to be in the forefront of your mind, man. The Lord said he got us if I continue on to the end. All right. Be faithful unto death and I will give you a crown of life. All right. That should be on the forefront of our mind. Okay. So we can't faint. We can't give up and fall out the truth, man. Because if that happens, that means you were never of the Lord's elect. Salaki. Now check this out. Verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Yeah, man. This whole thing that we going through, man, our lives, it seems strenuous and it seems long and drawn out in the flesh. But in all actuality, it's nothing compared to eternity, man. The little time that we're here being afflicted in the body, in the mind, fighting these demons, being oppressed by these damn devils, all this stuff that's going on, it's a small comparison to what's coming if we continue on and endure to the end. The Lord calls it a light affliction. All right. And his ways are higher than our ways. So if he's calling it a light affliction, then we got to just continue to move on and not give up, man. Okay. Because we see the events taking place in the world is getting darker and darker. But guess what? The Lord calls it a light affliction. The persecution that's coming, because, Esau's gearing up for the persecution. We got to always, remind you of that. That's a light affliction. Okay. It's going to seem tough, for the time being, but at the same time, you got to have that vision of the eternity that's to come after this. If we just finish with our integrity and finish with faith, man. Even unto death, that is the cause. I mean, that is the case, should I say. All right. We want to be glorified on an eternal level, man. We want to receive those crowns from Yahweh Shai himself. That's what I want, man. So we got to go through whatever we got to go through on this side, man, just to get to that glory, man. We want the Lord to say, good job, thy good and faithful servant. Because, one day this will all be over. Going to these goddamn jobs, paying bills, all that shit that we deal with, man, that seems like a heavy burden. All right. It's going to be over with forever, man. We're never going to have to come back to this low state of being ever again. So, hey, let's just do the work, man, to the end and stay in the faith. Lord willing, he keep his spirit on us, man. Okay. That's how you got to look at this thing. It's not forever, man. Suffering is not forever, man. Okay. We about to come into glory, man. True happiness, true peace forevermore. So this ain't the end all be all, man. Keep fighting. All right, here we have the book of Hebrews chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 32 and read down. It says, but call to remembrance the former days in which after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of afflictions. And that's what we've been called into, man. All right. The Lord is testing us. All right. Trying our faith through different afflictions, man. Okay. And that's what happens when you come into this truth. After you become illuminated, after the Lord brings you into his marvelous light, you got to fight to stay in the light, man. I might name that the title of this lesson, Fight to Stay in the Light. Okay. You see what I'm saying? This ain't no easy thing, man. Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High, right? So just know what you're a part of, man. It's not no random shit happening to you. It's all a part of the program, baby. Calling the Lord Yahweh Shai, no matter what you're going through, man. All right, no matter what. Stay on the path, man. Partly whilst ye were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions, and partly whilst ye became companions of them that were so used. All right, see, the men of the Lord, man, those who truly believe in Yahweh Shai, those who the Spirit is really dealing with, you ain't gonna have an easy life, man. Okay, just go ahead and throw that out the window if you think there's gonna be a smooth ride when you come into this truth, because you got a lot of new believers that are coming into the faith in these last days. Just know what you're signing up for, man. But at the same time, understand the end result, man. The great reward that's to come that can nobody take away from you. All right. So we got to be a gazing stock, people looking at us and, making fun of us, mocking us, all right, ostracizing us from their company, whatever. That's part of it, man. Okay. For ye had compassion of me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance. See, that's that long-term vision right there, man. Having that vision that this is just a small portion of our existence. This people coming up against us, man. It's about to get worse. All right, we're gonna be made to look like we're enemies of the state here very soon. But even that is a light affliction compared to what we getting ready to receive. All right. Okay. We have a much more enduring substance that's coming. A better life is coming for us. This ain't it, man. Okay. So we'll take all the hate. We'll take all the scoffers, the false witnesses, and all that bullshit, the reproaches. We'll be made a gaze and stop for Yahweh Shema Shai say, because first and foremost, we fear the Lord more than men. We want to be justified in the sight of the Creator. Fuck you people, man, that disagree with the truth, whoever you might be out there. And that's how you got to be. Okay? Check it out. Here it is. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which had great reward, or which had a great recompense of reward. Okay? You see, confidence, you go into that word, it means with faith. All right? So cast not away your faith, no matter what you're going through, man. No matter how strange it might seem or unfair, the Lord's in total control. He put you in that situation. He ain't gonna give you nothing that you can't handle. Remember that. That's another confident scripture. I gotta bring that out too. The Lord ain't gonna put you in nothing that you can't handle. Let's get that real quick. All right, here it is, man. 1 Corinthians 10:13, heavy hitter. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. There you go, right there in your face. All right. Things are gonna get tough. All right. Things are gonna be there to try your faith, but guess what? If you hold on to it, you're gonna get through it. You see, that's how we're gonna be saved, man. That's how we're gonna be taken up into the chariot, man. It's through faith. All right. You gotta have faith even in the darkest hour. All right, because that light gonna come through and shine on you, man, eventually. All right, you gotta have that mindset, because I mean, it's just the truth, man. It's just the truth. All right. So though we're gonna be hated by this world, we're gonna be hated by society, your acquaintances, your job, whatever. Who cares? All right. We know the end result, man. The end result is that reward. Yahweh Shai is a prime example of being obedient and being glorified at the end of it, man, after all of his suffering. I got to get to Hebrews 12, man. Hebrews 12 verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. The Lord put us here. He put us on this path, this race. Okay, and we gotta finish, man. All right, and that's just the bottom line, man. We gotta finish. Okay, give a damn what's going on. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. I'm not just saying this, just to be on a soapbox. I'm saying this because I'm applying this to myself and those who are in the same spirit, man. The hopeful elect. Okay. The Lord put us on this path to endure these afflictions. So obviously he knows that we can do it. Okay. When we lean on him, he gonna help us, man. All right. Well, here it is. We proclaiming the truth in the world, putting up videos, going to camp. What does it look like you falling out of the truth when adversity hits, or you cowering back when shit gets hard? That means you never really believe, man. You're going to be mocked. You see, and we don't want that lot. Hell nah, man. All right. You don't want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Renege, man. You see, But let's continue on. What is it? Matter of fact, it's a precept that comes to mind. Those who are intending to build a tower. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. All right, here we have the book of Luke, chapter 14, and verse 27. Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. All right, bearing your cross means going through different affliction. All right. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? You see, and this is a parable that the Lord is bringing out, all right, to, illustrate our situation. Okay, those of us that are of the hopeful elect. All right, when you start a building project, you got to make sure that you have enough material and resources to finish the job. The whole goal was to finish the job before you even started. That's us. We got to finish the job, man. Keeping the faith unto the end, unto salvation. When we get caught up into them chariots, that's us finishing the job, man. Until then, we got to continue to fight and push through the afflictions, man. And that's it. It's just really simple. Okay, but let's continue on. The Lord Yahweh Shai says, lest haply, after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him. You see? And that's what we do. We see, so-called brothers that were in this truth, so-called elders that fall out for whatever reason. They go back into the world. All right. They didn't finish their course, man. It's like you did all this work. You talking all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But come to find out, you were full of shit. All right. And you get mocked. You get talked about, man. Because this ain't no light thing, man. We got our whole lives invested into this. This is our life. So the elect must finish. They must endure. Whatever it takes, man. And you know what? And you got to pray for that spirit too, man. Pray for the Lord to keep his spirit on you to endure all the afflictions that are coming our way. Because it's finna get rough. It's going to get uncomfortable, man. We can't sit there and lie to ourselves and act like it ain't coming. All right? You see? So we got to make sure that we got enough faith to finish, man. And pray for more faith if you need to. All right? Pray for the courage to endure. Pray for the vision of the reward, man. Okay, let's go back to Hebrews 12. It's all about that vision, man. Oh, Salakia, there's a little bit more meat on this bone right here in Luke 14. So Salakia. All right, verse 30. Saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. That's embarrassing and disgraceful. Here it is, you come into the truth, on fire. And as soon as adversity hits, when things get uncomfortable, you cower back and you fall out. You stop doing the work. You stop preaching the word, man. You stop feeding the lambs and feeding the sheep when the Lord told you to feed my lambs and feed my sheep. The Lord didn't bestow the truth unto you and you turn your hand away from the plow, man. Hey, it says that all those who do that are not fit to enter into the kingdom. So let that be some motivation for your ass, man. For whoever needs to hear it, man. That's motivating me to keep going. Let's get that real quick. This is Luke 9:62, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get it real quick. All right, here we have it right here. The book of Luke, chapter 9 and verse 62. Salaki, I'm getting over a little cold here, so bear with me. It says, and Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So that's right, man. It's just plain as day. It's not like complicated to understand this concept right here. All right. When you take away your hand from doing the work, all right, you take a break 8 months, you stop putting up videos, you stop preaching. All right. You go back into the world for whatever reason, whether it be family or your career. You ain't fit to enter into the kingdom, man. The Lord gonna judge you because he commanded us to do the work, man, and to finish the work. You see? Okay. We're working for the creator of all energy and existence. This ain't no light thing. This ain't no job you got from Esau. We can just fuck off at the job and nah, man. The Lord's watching everything. And we got to keep our integrity. All right? First, we moving in fear of the Lord because we don't want to get fired by Yahweh Shai. Because when you get fired from the Lord, it's way more heavier than getting fired from your job in the world. I'll tell you that. Because judgment is coming with the Lord firing your ass. Here it is that the Lord Yahweh Shai gave up his life for you to receive this truth, and you cast it behind you for any reason. Think about that. Think about how heavy that is, how stupid you look for doing that. Okay? Let that be some motivation for you. Myself as well. All right, so back in Hebrews 12, okay? Let's see. Verse 2, it says, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. Look, man, Yahweh Shai is our prime example, baby. He went through so much hell on earth, man. Here it is. He's the son of the Most High. Got spiritual power. And here it is. He's taking all kind of shit talk from, wicked Israelites, unbelievers, Pharisees, Sadducees, you know what I'm saying? And, eventually he was what? He was crucified, man. He endured all that because what? He had the vision, man, that was given unto him by the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You see what I'm saying? He finished his course and he got the end result, man, which is sitting on the right hand of the Most High. You can't get no higher than that, man. All right, you got Yahweh, then right under Yahweh, you got Yahweh Shai. You see, his suffering paid off, to put it lightly. So the same thing applies for his followers. You understand? So when these laws start coming down, when they start really demonizing and persecuting the men of the Lord, man, those who believe on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, those who don't want to get down with the beast system, all right, remember this. Remember Yahweh Shai, what he endured, man. You see, and the glory that he received at the end of his suffering. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai is never going to have to suffer again. Yahweh Shai is never going to have to go through that humiliation and that torment ever again. He finished, and we got to be the same way, having that end goal in sight. So no matter what we going through, no matter what these people bring against us, we know that if we continue on through Yahweh Shai, we're going to be receiving the glory as well, man. So let that be motivation for you to continue on, continue reading, continue to pray to the Lord, fasting, whatever you got to do to stay in the spirit. The reward is sure, man. And it's close. So I'm in this lesson right here. Hopefully this was edifying to the elect, whoever you might be out there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who will, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Oh, Salakia. I got one more. I almost forgot. I must be allowed to bring this one out before I close it. Salakia. All right, the book of Psalms, chapter 16, verse 10. I'm going to read down. It says, for thou wilt not leave my soul in hell. And we in hell right now, man. Suffering like a mud, man. Okay, it's finna intensify. But the Lord ain't going to leave us here, man. This ain't forever. It says, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. All right. The Lord raised up the Holy One, being Yahweh Shai. His body didn't decay. He raised him up from the dead, man. That's our faith. He can do the same with us, if that is our lot, to face death. You see, that ain't stopping us from serving the Lord, man. The Lord was our prime example that death ain't final. The Lord can raise us up. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. That's what's coming at the end of this suffering, man. Pleasures forevermore. So we got to stay the course, man. Remember this right here. Remember this scripture right here. Fullness of joy, pleasures forevermore, man. Okay, that's what we fighting to enter into. This little affliction that we're going through, it might seem tough while we're going through it, but at the end of the day, it has an end date, man. And you want to be able to look back and say, man, I got through it, man. The Lord got me through it. I called unto him through all my afflictions, and he got me through all of it. And now we here. All right, we here in the kingdom. That's what we want to be able to say, man. So I'm gonna end this right here, man. Hopefully this was edifying. Kahalayim La Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakak Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. And Kwam Yasharala and Abad Babal Shalom.